We are go for live. Hey, everybody. We are replacing the two broken tanks. I have the camera balanced on top of the two broken tanks right underneath here, but that's not going to work. I need some weight. So how's the grand experiment going for everyone? I'm having a pretty good time. There we go. That should be perfect. Can you guys see me back here? I can't see you guys, but maybe you can see me through the glass. All right. There's two tanks underneath here that have been sifted for all the big pieces of glass. There's still some small ones, so we got to sift the sand, put it back in these new ones, put some water in, and see if these hold water. These two down here do, but two were empty at the time that the shell fell down on them, so I'm not sure whether they're going to work or not. So anybody catching the beginning of the stream, I'm starting in the middle as usual. Hope that's all right with everybody. Let's see. Somebody has said something. What do we say? Ian, let's go, he says. Listening while he's at work. That's awesome. I am at work. You do see me, Fish Family. Hello, Fish Fam. Welcome. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna scoop some sand because it's so boring that I actually wanted to live stream it. You know, keeping it real odd. So we'll begin in just a few minutes. This is the ASMR portion where I make myself a cup of iced tea. Half a glass of iced tea. Or also known as glasses half full tea, depending on your state of mind. All right. So I have a funny story to tell. And it's about a bird. This bird was in my front yard singing in the middle of the night. No wonder the mockingbird since it is making fun of car alarms, but many birds do that. but I wonder if it has to do with a blue jay that I saw in my backyard. Some form of like air pollution to drive other birds out of the area because they can't sleep because this guy's just going nuts. It's not a bad show. He could also have gotten into some insecticide or something, and he's just all like cracked out. It doesn't know day from night anymore. But it's the sort of stuff that makes you think in the middle of the night. I've enjoyed so many streams this evening, and I got to catch up on a couple days ago. Caught up on a bunch of the weekend streams that I missed. I think there's a water change that I need to see and to wet your plants. So still ready to see. Let's start from the beginning. I needed to build a stand so that I could put more tanks on the stand. Then I had a clever idea to become a shrimper. So I was going to do it 20 longs, and I got 8 of them. So I built that rack in my mind. Then, well, I need 420 talls so that I can move the anchor, split them up. I'll take 3 of them. So then that's just off of 420 longs. I mean, 20 highs. So that's 12. Then I figured out for the same width, I could put 5 10-gallon tanks instead of 4. So then I put 5 10-gallon tanks on there. And I didn't use enough screws. And the second shelf ended up failing with 4 20-gallon longs on them full. One of them would fish in it. And it fell down to the row below it, which was not set up yet. So it was just empty fish tanks. The water in the center 2 tanks busted through the bottom. The bottoms of those tanks broke. Once in the middle. Neither one of them had fish in it, and everything fell to the layer below. So I have repaired the stand. I had many screws, and now I have 4 20-gallon longs on the top, 2 on the bottom, and uh, see what these 2 that you're looking at on camera right now will hold water when I fill them. I wouldn't be surprised if one or both fail. Uh, we'll just take care of it. It's my garage floor. It slopes towards the driveway. Everything's gonna be fine. Actually, I should a or an elevator, because those all that water goes everywhere. Get the power strip wet, and that would be bad. Okay, process this evening. Yeah. Okay, guys, how goes it? Collaboration of curiosities is here. What up, Adele? Oh, okay, so maybe predators in the area. Some some neighborhood cats or something like that. My next door neighbor's cat Blackie went missing for a day. I wonder what he was doing. Harassing birds in springtime. It's the right time. Okay, so I'm going to be reaching down here into two identical tanks. They just have sand and like 3 inches of water in them. And I'm going to sift that and then I'm going to dump the sand in here. Fun. I just fell over something. That's hilarious. Still got some bits of glass. This is going to take forever. Yep, I'm so glad I'm not alone doing this, you guys. So much more fun together. Hello, Legacy. Party. All right, we're going to the backside. So I had plants in here, and it was planted and had some wood in it, and it had been sitting for 2 months probably when probably been sitting for 2 months when it fell, and it's probably been down here a month now too. So all of this substrate that I'm pulling up and reusing, I'm pulling the last bits of glass out of. Uh, should be good to go. So the tank itself should be cycled. I'll just add up. I think I have one active sponge filter, and I could trade another one out from somewhere else. But yeah, I could put a sponge filter in each one. That's good, and it should be good to go. Couple more scoops from this side, and I can go do the front of this other one. It actually went a lot faster than I thought it was going to go. Oh, but we're 3/4 of the way done. Coming around. All right. I'm forgetting which one I'm putting stuff in. All right, that wasn't that bad. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I lost my tripod. Craig wanting a buzzer. Yeah, man, it's hard to get a hold of you sometimes too, man. You get busy. Craig's in the zone. When you're cleaning like Craig, you don't have time to look at the chat every 5 minutes. Maybe every 10, you know what I mean? 20, whatever. So yeah, we got a bunch of sand in there. I'm gonna try to rescape it like I had before, where I had the same plants and the same height of substrate against the edge of the glass, so it's kind of continuation between them all. Um, yeah. So let's fill them with water. Woo! There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Everything's going according to plan. Crash, crash, crash. I can't wait for the aquashella. It's gonna be a good time. Let's see. Yeah, that's why you said it, Craig. That's all right, Craig. I hear that one of the pleasures of having zebras is the 3 year wait before they start giving you any babies. Also, why they're so expensive. I've heard people say they're overpriced, but I mean, like, if you got to wait 3 years for any babies, you know that people that are really trying to move some fish are passing on that. Griffin Fish Room, what up? What up? Good to see you, sir. I watched your stream on Sunday night, Griffin, and I went to bed like shortly after and didn't get up until the next day. So I screwed up my night shift schedule. But I'm back. I'm back on it now. Everything's fine. It's 2 till 4 in the morning here. I'm still going strong. Waiting for this tank to fill up. Then we fill the next one. Yeah, so I'm thinking about moving some bushy nose plecos over here. I'll move the lemon, blue-eyed bushy nose, and the albino bushy nose over here and get a good count on how many there are. Both of those tanks have been so green. It's just like, I don't even know how many plecos are in there. I know how many I put in a while ago, and I know I've lost at least one, but bodies disappear in my fish room in green tanks. Some fish disappear and are never seen again. Body, nothing. I got a little full on me. Got full on me while I was watching it. I watched it do it. It's proof that you don't have to ignore your tank in order to overflow it. You can just stare at it while it overflows. You don't have to go and do something else. You know what I mean? It's about consistency, really. You consistently overflow your tanks. I mean, technically, you're better than that person that just overflows their tanks like every once in a while, right? Because you're consistent. What up? What up? Everything seems to be good so far on this side. So, question. I've got a bunch of glass now that I have this like 1.75 20-gallon long tanks. So 220s without their bottoms. Should I, man, I think I'm running out of water. We're running to the end, folks. No, it's not gonna do it. We're done. We almost did it, folks. 1 2/3. 1 2/3. Not bad. Not bad. Who's coming up here with me? Anybody want to say hi? Talk about fish? Tell me what's going on in your fish room. You can lie to me. You don't have to prove it. Well, Atkins, I wish you weren't at work either, if that's what you wish. I'm okay with being at work, but you're right. It does not allow me to get on live streams and things like that, but does afford me the chance to catch up on some live streams, like the last 2 hours of my shift. So it encourages me to get my charting done early. But it's only 3 days a week, so I think that even if it's 12 hours, if you only work 3 days of the week, yeah, you do get tired. You do need some rest afterwards, but so nice to have 4 days every week to do things when you wanna do them. That doesn't help my throughput, but I mean, I did get the yard mowed this week, which is good because I only have to do that until what, like next November? God bless Texas. But yeah, if it's a weekday and everybody's gotta work, I'm gonna just check with the retired lady next door and see if I can't just mow the yard Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at like 8 a.m. so that way I'm done by 9:15 when it starts getting unbearably hot in Texas. Do that, then take a shower, then go to bed. That's my plan. Griff. Everybody's saying Griff. Okay, 410s would be good. I mean, that's a heck of a lot better than working 5 days a week. I was working 5 days a week, but I was only working 8 hours, so, like, I was, like I had to get up early. I had to get up at, like I had to be there at 6 or 6:30, and I got off at 3, and then the other one was a 12 hour, so I didn't get off until 6:30 in the evening. But it was 6 to 3, and that was really great 'cause, you hit sweet spots of, traffic. Like, you get in there before everybody's getting up and taking their kids to school and going to work, and you come home before they all start heading home from work, and they're still at the school at 3, so it would take me 30 minutes to get home. By 3:30, it was just, like, starting to, like, move again, so it's pretty nice. How's what, Craig? Talking about working? But I think I would prefer 410s to 5 8s. I mean, going there is, like, one of the hardest parts of a job is, like, going to work, or if you work at home, even, like, getting started, you know? So one less time of, like, having to, like, gear up and go do it is better, I think. Let's see. Does anybody want to chat about anything in particular? I'm going to take on some of Vibes' new fish. Some new fish from him, new to me, but they're your standard community type small fish because he is going rainbow in his community tank. So I'll be keeping some rasboras and some tetras for the first time. That'll be fun. Well, Craig, if you move around and it stays the same strength, it's you. It was a fly trap. Oh, sometimes those can go bad. That's gross, dude. But I've thought about it, man. Flies are bad this year. Been getting rain at the right time, I think. Mosquitoes aren't bad yet, but I'm planning on making some plant areas that repel mosquitoes happen out here by my pond. And I wonder whether those strong smelling plants like rosemary and, well, rosemary for one. It's the only one I can think of. That's the only one I have right now. But whether that can slow down visits from all the mammals that have visited my pond. I had a possum, a raccoon, a rabbit. There's squirrels, but I've never seen them near the pond. Yeah, I get blamed too, Craig, and sometimes I just don't fight it because I'm like, I probably do smell, so I just go ahead and get in the shower. I usually don't argue with her about stuff like that. Like, if it's hygiene related, she's probably right. So I just go for it. I think I've got rats in my shed. They're either in the shed or in the uh, ditch behind my house that has a old tree stump. And there's also an electrical box, but the electrical box seems the transformer seems to be working just fine. So I don't think there's any rats in there yet. Plus, it's in a metal box on a cement slab, so I think it's harder for them to get in there. We can sometimes have problems with like lizards and ants. We always have problems with ants. But I got to get over there and redo the shed, free up some storage space so I can put more racks in the garage. Don't tell anyone. But all of us here know where that was going. Only reason to clean out a shed is because so that you can move more junk out of your fish room so that you can put more tanks up. Greg's Catfish Cave with a crack joke. I love it. Oh, I'm just so happy, guys. I really am. Hello. See what I can do. Maybe go. They're so confused. They're like, it's 4 in the morning. Why are the lights on? It's because you live the night shift now, boys and girls. It's Junior. He's the biggest in the tank. He was born down there off of a plant. There's Phineas with the darker red face. My common goldfish bought for 36 cents at the Petco. I love my feeder goldfish. And then special order from Next Day Koi. Peaches back there in the back who ended up losing all her lemon patterning except for a little bit in her tail. But she has become totally white, but she's beautiful, aren't she? And my Pleco, it's just his sleeping spot. He doesn't care whether the lights are on or off. It's like I'm sleeping right now. I don't have time. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in the shrimp tank. Here are my rice fish. I think I'm selecting them, some of them, for the pack a bowl contest. I think that'll be fun. Still got like 4 or 5 or 6 trios, breeding trios of the purple Moscow. Anybody who's interested, email me. No local Austin at fishfam.link. They're ready to move. I like that the purple female guppies have a dark tail. They have pigment in their tails, which is kind of cool. Well, I'm feeling a little lightheaded from all this stooping and scooping and picking glass out for the last few hours. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call her quits. But it was a pleasure seeing everyone. And Replay Team 6, thank you for being here. All those who subscribe and don't, thank you for being here. I love everyone. Good night.